Hi guys, welcome to the block party.
What's up, people? What's
Welcome
happening?
to the block party. I love Friday nights. We always have fun, but this night we got some serious conversations to tackle. Why are you laughing, Mr. Sanders?
Look, who don't love Friday night? Because tomorrow is Saturday. It's the
But this
weekend.
is serious. This is serious. This is what we're gonna talk about this week. Okay, we got to talk about. Okay, this is gonna be crazy. We're gonna talk about um, Ariela threatening to if Biniam keeps trying to talk about his religion Muslim to Avi that she will take him back to the US. Now you remember you said a couple weeks ago you said that she holds the baby over his head. How did
Yeah.
you get a feeling that she's doing this? Well, let me tell you this. So on the upcoming episode, she agreed to get the baby baptized as a Muslim. Okay, so her parents come to town. They're Jewish, remember? And she has to tell them that she's going to let them be baptized into the Muslim faith. Well, she didn't get a chance to say it. The sister said it first. What's his name? Benny's sister said it first. So the parents were caught off guard. She threw Benny him under the bus. Is like, well, he came to me crying. No, she said he
Yeah.
came to me crying, and I just thought, well, I just looked at it in my head like it was a party. That's what she said.
Wow.
Backtracking, and then she turns to Benny, and the sister says, well, if he's not baptized in the Muslim religion, he'll go to hell or something like this. And she said, I better not hear you guys talking that Muslim talk to him, or I will take him up and take him back to the US. And then the sister said, just like the other girl.
Mm-hmm.
You knew, you called it, Perry. Gio, did you see this in her?
I mean, you can kind of see it in her. I mean, the woman is straight up like they're not playing about baptizing that baby because she straight up looked at Ariela and said, both the sisters, if you don't baptize this baby goes straight to hell.
It's a mess.
Said,
She's Jewish.
talk about me like that, talk to me like that. Biddy just looked at like, and she was like, "Man, he is."
This is a mess. This is a mess, people. How are you gonna baptize your Jewish baby? Because to her, she was gonna make a Muslim. This is something that should have been discussed before. Okay,
Right.
before you had a baby. But Perry goes a step further. Do you see her actually taking that baby back if she doesn't get her way?
Yep.
I'm with Perry on that.
I mean, the whole thing is, like when they met, they obviously didn't have a baby. She knew his story before she got pregnant about him losing his baby. He don't say how much it meant to him. She done been around the family, so she feel like, hey, I'm pregnant now. Now I got extra ammo to make him do what I want him to do.
Yeah.
And with her low self-esteem and stuff, like I think they was okay probably until she had the baby, because at that point it was like a balanced relationship. But now she feel like she got one over his head.
Well, let me pull up this comment from the chat. I thought they were Christian Orthodox too, but I actually wrote it down because I had to go back because we get the advanced copy and listen to it again. They're saying that he's of the Muslim faith. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know.
Christian Orthodox.
I don't know. Is anybody in the chat know what Christian Orthodox is? I don't know.
I don't know
what it is.
I don't know either.
All I know is that's what they said, that he will be. I wrote it down. They would be baptized into the Muslim faith.
What?
This
baptized in a Muslim faith.
Into the Muslim faith. Like that's like they're Muslim.
Somebody said it's not Muslim, so I don't know.
I'm confused.
I'm confused too. That's exactly what they said on the upcoming episode. And I do have the should I play it, Perry? Or am I gonna get
You can try it.
should I?
Yeah, try it.
You think they'll strike it?
No, yeah, we just give it a try. It's the weekend.
No.
What?
You know how I roll.
Huh?
Hey. Okay, no, don't play it.
I mean, that's how I wrote it down, and that's how I heard it. But whatever is going on is that they are of different faiths. This is something people take their religion very seriously, okay? something you can't lie about. What the hell is wrong with Ariela? Like, you can't just act like Biniam forced you to baptize him into his faith. I don't understand her at all. Why did she, if it's that important to her and her family that he's raised in the Jewish faith, why didn't she just say something? Why did she tell Biniam yes, but when her parents come to town, she's acting like she was forced?
Her problem is this. She's a mama's girl, for one. When she with Biniam, and even though she put this pressure over his head, she know he's probably got a breaking point too. So at a certain point, she try to cater to him. Okay, well, let's do this. But she don't want her parents to think that she just agreed with it, and she just throw it basically on him. Like, oh, well.
She threw him under the bus, okay?
Right.
But then to threaten to take the baby back to America, when you know what he's been through, I'm going to go ahead and say it's official. Ariela gets on my nerve. There, I made it official, people. Like, you can't play these kind of games with your child. What in the world? It makes no sense. Do you feel bad for her, Gio?
No, because she didn't say anything. She didn't speak up at all the whole entire time when that baby was born. The thing she was doing was holding that baby captivity. And she wasn't being like, oh, well, can we agree or disagree on I want to do this for the baby, and you always – all she was doing was complaining and moping about, oh, I'm just want to make him happy.
She did say that. I remember she said that. This is serious. It's a serious problem. Or are they a bunch of scammers putting on for TV? That's what today's topic is about. We're going to see if these people are talking about scammers. Because, people love TV time. They like camera time. And how can you be with somebody and not tell him that you want to raise the baby in your religion? That's something you don't play with.
You know what, though? Now, with that, I think a lot of people make that mistake.
What?
I mean, because I'm saying people from
not
different
talking about religion before.
Like different people from different faiths. They meet in the club, Walmart, 7-Eleven, wherever they meet at. Right? They meet, hook up. They ain't worried.
7-Eleven.
No, I'm just telling you places. I'm just saying places they can meet. They can meet at these places.
Okay.
Yeah. Jiffy Lube. They can meet at these places. But they're not thinking about the babies. They're not even thinking their relationship gonna last 6 months. Hey, let me give this a try.
I don't mean to interrupt. This is a real important question, okay? Gio, something wrong with Perry in his 7-Eleven antics?
No, Perry knows what he's talking about. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Oh, okay, it's going to be a double team night.
Because you can and meet somebody who's a whole nother faith and be like, hey, you look good. Can I get your number? You got a man? I mean, that happened at 7-Eleven is one of the places it happened. A lot of people walk to 7-Eleven and you just, oh, she look bad. Hey, let me get you. It could be 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
You
don't have the 12-pack and you don't walk past, hey, what's up? You ain't thought. No. First thing, I got to go say, hey, baby, what's your name?
I need duty.
Hey, Gio. Hey, baby, what's your name? What's your religion? No, it don't happen that way.
You don't think about no religion. You think about she look good and I want your numbers. You got a man or not.
And you're saying that's how they got themselves into this mess. Nobody talked about it before.
You know, it's crazy. That's where the most cheating happened at. I ain't gonna lie, in the 7-Eleven parking lot. Right there in the 7-Eleven parking lot.
Hey, you know what, dude? Thank you.
Ridiculous.
That's where they meet up. Hey, they be on their phone. Then you see a girl, mysterious chick, just hop out of the car like she's sneaking.
I can't with Gio.
It's serious. It be happening.
So Biniam met Ariela at 7-Eleven, and then they hooked up, and now they have a baby. They got a serious problem on their hands.
Right.
Because religion is serious. Some people will take their life for their religion. It's not a joke. And she's acting like, that's why I say it has to be for the cameras. Is somebody this naive?
Yes. Yes.
Gio,
it really is. So it's so bad that I understand that people are that naive that I won't call them scammers yet.
Yeah, but why would they have a whole entire baby? You see what I'm saying? Why would they have this? They going to scam that bad and have a
exactly,
baby?
Exactly. Most scams, people just act like you married like Brittany and Yazin. There ain't no baby in her.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, but
maybe the baby was an accident.
Huh?
Maybe the baby was an accident.
Exactly. Now the baby could have been the accident or whatever, but truthfully, I don't look at them as being a scam. I think she's a mama's girl, and really sort of like in a sense, like a lost soul. Like she don't really have her own mind. When she with him and her mama ain't around, whatever been him until the baby came.
He got a point.
And now, yeah.
Perry, you're saying she doesn't have her own mind. It's a powerful statement. What in the world are you talking about? I mean,
typically, I'm saying like everybody get their own mind. Yeah, basically.
No, but you're saying she's easily influenced.
She don't use it like that because she gonna look for her mother's guidance first, and when she with him, she look for his guidance. But she has realized that hey, not everything he tell me that she go for it. Like he might say, hey, let's do this. Okay, honey. She really don't want to do it and feel like she didn't have a choice. Now that she got the baby, let's back this up. You ain't gonna talk to me like this.
This is a mess.
It's crazy.
Don't it seem, Perry, like don't she when she's around being him, like I'm seeing your point, because when she's around him, she looks for like, oh, what are we gonna do next? But then she acts like a teenager when she do teenage things, like by going in his phone, and that's like she hasn't grew up all the way. She hasn't grown up all the way. She just had that baby totally, I think, on purpose, and it was an accident that they didn't know it was gonna go the way it went. And she didn't look deeply into the religion the whole time. Been him like, if she get pregnant, because he been through it before. He like, we got to get married and the baby getting baptized immediately. He already got a plan.
Is this his fault? He was married to an American once. He willingly chose to be married to a second one who might end up doing the same thing. Gio, do you think she will ever stoop that low if she got mad enough to take the baby back to America?
I don't see her doing it. I think like what Perry's saying, she's gonna use that baby as leverage as much as she can. And he gonna do whatever she want to do, but he gonna still have his word and his say so. But I don't see her leaving though. She's like
let's just hope not, because that would be low.
And I say this, before you get to the next subject, she will. I don't think she would actually do it on her own because, like I said, she don't really use her own mind power. So just a little bit, but. If her mother ever got to the point where she said, you know what, I need you home, baby, and her gone.
Yep, she gone.
That would be terrible if she did that again to that man for a second time. Because at first I thought Biniam was lying when he said the woman just up and left. But now looking at Ariela, she, when you get over there, it's not the United States. And they want to act like it's the United States. And then, privileged like they were in the United States.
Right. And then if you go back and look at this whole thing, while she was pregnant, she chose to leave a hospital here to have the baby over there, just to go over there and say, oh, well, this is not how we do it in the United States. Oh, this is how you live. Oh, this. Most people, and I'm gonna say 98% Americans that go to other countries to meet people feel like they have more to offer just citizenship than the other person.
So let's go ahead and wrap this up. Do we think Ariela is a scammer? No, we just think she's dumb, right?
Yeah, quite stupid.
Who's the next scammer on the list? Paul. Oh my God, Paul. Okay, let me tell you something. Paul put this up just a couple hours ago. Paul is just.
Yeah, he's out there.
It's getting worse. It's getting worse. So he put this up there. Oh God, you guys know I need glasses. I cannot read the words. It's so small. Let's see what he says. He says, the false allegations against me were withdrawn. And he's talking about, do you guys remember when Karine accused him of violating her? Because I can't say the one word. Do you guys remember this? And then he accused her of trying to take his life by putting glass in his food. Do you guys remember this?
Uh-huh.
You forgot, didn't you, Gio? Well, it was when he called the cops and all of that, and then they were supposed to divorce and leave each other for good. And then the next thing you know, they just came on Instagram one day and like, we're back. Did you hear that? So this is what he put. So he was saying that those allegations that she made against him were dropped. Remember, she actually went and filed police reports. And he says, we are currently in Brazil. Karine's green card was stolen and the embassy is closed because of the COVID-19. So we will be here indefinitely until we can get her a boarding foil, hopefully, before the green card expires. I don't know how to say it. He has another crisis, okay? Another crisis. Okay, it goes on. Karine is pregnant with our next son, Ethan Martins. I don't even know how to pronounce Paul's last name. I think it's Styles. Who will be born in February. My dogs, no, he's going into detail. This is an update what's going on in his life. My dogs are finishing up intensive training at Pampered Pup. I'm not making this up. Do y'all see this? Like, okay. Karine inherited a farm in some place I can't pronounce. Look this bigger. Can you see what's the name of this place, Perry? Tanatins, okay? We will hopefully be able to start growing something and make it a working farm. Okay, so they're up there. He's trying to have a farm now.
He's a farmer now.
I hope my mother will come see us at the farm and Karine's family. Okay, let me point something out about Paul. Okay, besides the fact that he's strange, I'm thinking Paul's a scammer. Paul is always in a crisis. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You guys remember he said he had to fly to Brazil to clean the house because it was that dirty. Do you guys remember this?
Yeah.
CPS was calling them a couple years ago. It's always a crisis. And I happen to know behind the scenes, the season 1, allegedly, he told a producer that he was so upset he was gonna take his own life. And not only was he gonna take his own life, he's gonna do it on camera. I'm calling BS for Paul. All this from one person, and these dramatic things happen to him, which he just gets over. I don't know why Gio laughing.
Because Paul is funny. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. He's trying to stay relevant as ever. Man, make it. Who's gonna steal a green card?
Or is he a scammer? He is.
How you gonna steal a green card?
The worst things that could ever happen to a person happen to him. Right, one after another. Right, one after another. Now the green card's stolen. Okay.
Yeah, no. For real, he's a scammer, and the reason why he's having to always have a crisis because he have a crisis not getting a job. That's why he became a scammer and kind of scammed TLC. You know,
what?
I'm telling you.
What is Gio laughing?
Man, tell the truth. Though. He said
now he's down there right now. Now he's gonna go. The puppy's in training for what? I mean, like he got some kind of police dog training animals. You know what I'm saying, for protection.
He said the puppy is in intensive. Okay,
I know exactly. Like he learning how to protect the house, him, and everybody.
What is Pampered
Pup? My
Pup?
dogs are finishing up intensive training. Intensive.
Pampered Pup. That
I know exactly. It's like intensive training and boot camp. Then he goes Pampered Pup.
Shut up! He is a scammer. And what? Has anybody ever heard of intensive puppy training?
No, I ain't never heard of such a thing. He do anything, but that's where his mind is. It's not on getting a real job. It's on all this fantasy stuff.
He has a job. He's a professional victim. He has a job, and I regret not acknowledging that.
And now he has a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
I ain't gonna lie, this making me look at Karine even funny. Like, you get pregnant again?
Said that her husband violated her. Because we can't say the
But
other.
she back in Brazil pregnant and making a farm. So he
boyfriends, both of these two are just scammers at this point.
They lied though the whole entire time.
And let me ask you, have anybody seen this farm? I'm sure it got no crops, no animals.
No, listen. He does things for the camera. Do you remember when he went to Brazil and had the bulletproof backpack?
Right. That's my point. Just like the dogs in intensive training. His mind is always like, yeah. I mean, he thinks he's some kind of top secret agent or something. You know what I'm saying? But you're a guy that's unemployed. That's what it is.
You talking about the bulletproof cooling vest? He had that blue
vest. Yeah.
It's like
the James Bond vest. It got ice. It got like a little.
And then he gets CPS called on him because his house was filthy. He knew he was going on Instagram Live. Clean up.
Man, people, I ain't gonna lie to you for real. I don't mean to cut you off, but Paul and Karine is scamming and they dirty. Like, did you see their house in Brazil? When I ain't want to say I'm a
Gio, do you think
when I seen their house, I was like, who want to live in that?
Do you think he really keeps his house like that? I'm thinking well, then we need to call hoarders. If he keeps his house that messy, we need to call hoarders.
I think Sharrell, I think his house is really truly like that.
Yeah,
Terry, no one lives like that unless something's wrong.
Nobody thinks that way neither unless something's wrong. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, you get to realize a crazy person does crazy things.
Yeah.
And
And
that
No,
man
I don't
was
think he's
back up
crazy.
in the corner, the middle of the room. The baby was laying next to clothes. I mean, how you gonna raise a kid in the house like that?
He
You
doesn't.
got no room to run. Like, come on.
And then Gio, do you remember when they went house hunting and found that container? I'm not gonna even call it a trailer.
That right
they
there,
found
that right there shows you he dirty. When he went house hunting for a trailer.
No, he's pulling the wool over your eyes. He is a scammer. He does things for the camera. Okay, who was gonna move into that container?
he don't. I mean, Paul don't look like he gonna clean the house. It don't look like Karine's gonna clean the house. Neither. I'm just keeping it real.
You are so wrong. Y'all are
I'm keeping
so
it real.
wrong. Listen, you think Karine is that filthy?
Yep.
Actually, yeah. I mean,
No,
she's with
nobody
Paul.
looks like that.
Would you be with Paul?
Hell no.
But would a filthy person be with Paul?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you're filthy, I want to find somebody that's clean so I don't have to clean up.
Birds of a feather flock together. And she is dirty just as he dirty. So she can't be that miserable. They just doing it for the camera because that Brazil house showed me how dirty they is. How you fold up clothes and keep them on?
There was flies buzzing around the clothes.
He said Karine wouldn't change the baby pamper. He had to come
Man,
home.
that's
Now, do
dirty.
you believe that, Gio, that he had to go all the way home to change the baby's pamper because Karine wouldn't do it?
Man, they
Probably
lying.
so. You know what though? I'm gonna tell you why he probably did have to go home because he was never at work, and she figured I'm not gonna sit here and do all the work.
I'm trying to
Leave
figure the
the
same
chicken
thing
coop
out.
and come and change the baby pamper.
I'm trying to figure the same thing out, Perry, what you just said. He ain't work, ain't got no job, so how he ain't got home changing the baby diaper?
No, they are scammers because one time they showed their apartment and there was flies in the corner buzzing around the hamper. They are scamming. No one
Somebody
listens
said
to
Uzman's in
flies.
here. Well, somebody said Uzman's in the chat. He can come up.
Oh, Jesus.
That was somebody said. I don't know. I just can't
Uzman.
figure it.
If you're in the chat, I'm gonna drop it. I think he's faking. I really do. I don't believe Paul, not one single moment. And he added flies in the house for effect. Please, okay? He added those flies, put the roaches in there, all of it for a special effect.
I mean, yeah, he got a creative mind.
You could not. There was not a free space on the bed, and the baby was laying in the middle of dirty clothes. That's a setup. Nobody lives like that.
Well, no, some people do.
He lost a job as a shit shoveler. That's for the cameras. Okay? No one can. Who just loses the job as a shit shoveler? No. I'm calling Karine. Do you think they're gonna bring them back?
How you lose
probably.
a job as a shit shoveler though? That's what I'm trying to understand. You gotta really not be shoveling that shit to lose your job.
You know the sad
How
part.
do you lose a job as a shit shoveler? Like you can get all the shit. Like what are they? Who loses a job as a shit?
I think they can possibly bring them back though. I mean, with that kind of drama. I mean, look, she cheated on me. She having somebody else, baby. He in the band, and I'm up in the hospital with STD.
There's flies in the
Come
house.
on now, that's a hell of a storyline. Who
It's
does
really
that?
ridiculous. Who else do we have to talk about? Oh, last one, but not least, Hazel and Tariq. So they're going to be on the upcoming season that starts. What is it? December 6th.
December 6th.
And they show the little clips. In the clip, Hazel says that she's bi. No, yeah, bi. She says she's bi, and she used to hide it in her country because it's not acceptable. But she can't wait to get here to have a girlfriend.
And then she gonna tell him bye.
That's a scam. Do you really think that she loved Tariq or is she scamming Tariq?
Scam.
Because she didn't say, I can't wait to come see my boo. I can't wait to have a girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
This
You
is
know
a
what? I mean, not even for a scam. I can't have my lady go out there and say that publicly. I just couldn't do it. I just
Next, she'll be saying his penis small, like Devin did June, which is a scam. It's a scam. It's a scam. I don't believe it. I'm going to watch it, but I think they're putting on for the cameras.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and then if they really if this was true, are they going to invite her to the bed with them? Like a girl, huh? What? Your
Well,
girl?
you know what? Though he could be using her too, and then he figured he got 2 for 1. He might do it. No, I'm saying, I mean, because
cannot,
his mind
I
out there like a pause. His mind is out there.
Oh my God. And then one more, I forgot Zied and oh no, oh my God. Zied, they're gonna bring back Zied and Rebecca. And Zied is pressuring Rebecca to get married. Is he using her to stay in the States? You don't remember them, do you, Gio? You didn't.
I gotta watch
I'm
that.
trying to remember, but he got a real deep voice.
You don't remember? I'm so angry.
Yeah. I'm so angry. Yeah. No, I mean,
Is this real life or are they scammers?
yeah. I mean, I say this. Yeah. I mean, is he there for the money? Yeah. A scam.
I think it's real love.
Well, there you go. I mean, that's why I don't mean to say this on camera. That's why you had the problems you have. Is you too gullible?
Gio, he just called me dumb.
Now we talking about. Let me clear my throat. I tell her not to do these things.
No, everyone's calling me gullible. I might be a little nice, but gullible's overdoing it now.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I just say that this is a real couple, and then they're going to bring back Michael and Natalie. Do you remember she was from the Ukraine, and all they did was argue over and over?
Blonde hair or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a fake relationship. It has to be a fake relationship because all they do is argue. Okay. Do we want to see another season of this?
Well, I don't think we have a choice, but for them, you have to be a scammer if wherever you at, if you're not working, and somebody said, "Hey, well, you want to do this? Hey, girl, let's make this work. Let's go and jump back in front of the camera." You know what I'm saying? I mean, most of them these days are scammers.
Oh, and then the last story. I forgot this. I almost forgot because I got to bring it up again. People are going around saying that Armando and Kenny's story's fake. Where is this coming from?
Now, this is the only story I don't look at those as scammers.
Why are people saying that they're scammers? I don't get it. They're saying that they knew in advance that they couldn't get married in their city, and because the first thing you do when you're going to get married is check into it. They're just being mean to them. They're being haters, if you ask me. Do you think this is a fake storyline, Gio?
No, like I said, I like Kenneth and Amano out there. That's the best couple to me out of everybody on the show. And they real actually in love. Like when he proposed to that man and he started crying. Like you don't see these people.
I know. Did that look fake? What is wrong?
They really have tears. Like when Kenneth cried when he left his family, that's
oh my God, that was real.
Damn, that's sad. Like this man raised his kids by himself, and he's going across country to go find another man that loves him. I don't care if man and man together, but I respect them as two men together, and I'm rooting for them to get married and actually stay together because all the other couples are scamming us, and these are the only two that ain't scamming us. So
that scene when he was talking to his sister and she started crying, that cannot be fake. Do you agree with me, Perry?
No, I agree with you, but this could be like a small sign. You notice they don't show them as much.
Yeah.
Show who?
Kenneth and Armando. No. They show them here and there. They'll show them. But what I'm saying is, for the networks, I think they're more real because most real couples don't have all the drama like that. I mean, who you gonna show Kenneth and Armando, or you gonna show Karine and Paul when he jumping off a roof with with an umbrella? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm just saying, like these people get over. Brittany gets over with that lunatic she got. Now, I mean, it might they both getting paid, but she got a lunatic.
I'm trying to make amends with Brittany. Would you stop calling her man?
No. I said she got a lunatic on her hands.
Yeah, would you stop calling her as a lunatic?
When she got to the airport left, she didn't ride with him. She took a cab.
Yeah, because they storyline don't even make sense. Yeah, I do look like he done lost all his marbles. I ain't gonna lie, them eyes were sunken in.
Gio, I'm trying to make amends with Brittany. Would you stop? No, he did. Didn't he look high in that scene?
He looked more than high. Disturbed, depressed.
Do the look, Gio. Do the look. That was exactly how he looked. He really did look high.
I can't believe they put him on TV like they ain't even give him no makeup or nothing. He should have had some makeup or something on. Because they can't compare to Kenneth and Armando though. No couple on the show can.
No, but look, so Kenneth is getting upset. So you guys remember, was it last week that I read a message that he wrote last time? He did it again. He is setting the record straight. Now, I don't blame him. You're not going to lie on me. You're not going to muddy up my story and turn it into some Paul and Karine mess. This is a real couple. And he took to the social media to let people know. Now, this is kind of long, but I get the point right here. Scenes, if you clearly watch, oh God, I need these glasses. They're not scripted. That's what he's saying. He's saying that.
It's weird. I just talked to somebody about that today, and I brought up Kenneth and Amando, and this lady, she's from Mexico. She was like, not all places in Mexico are like that. She said it's just certain cities in Mexico that don't allow gay marriage, and it shocked me because I was like, damn, people been telling me that. But I was like, maybe they should just move to a different city where it's acceptable if he can't come over here to America.
Yeah. I heard the same thing. I think Andrea came on last week, the girl from Mexico, and said that the bigger cities weren't like that. Do you remember her?
Yep. She was just on the show I just did about 2020. She's actually a good people because she's educated on it. And don't she live in Mexico?
Yeah, she lives in Mexico.
She's very educated on it.
But I'm going to leave his link in the comments because he really has to stand up for himself and his relationship. And I do think he's doing the right thing. I mean, you're not going to lie on me. And you know how people get. If you tell a story long enough and say it enough times, people will start to believe it. So he's not playing with them, saying, listen, don't even start that. This is a real relationship. Nothing scripted. It's not fake. And I just don't see why people are even saying that. Maybe, why would somebody say that, Perry?
Okay, well, I just seen the comments. I'm just going to tell you what this comment says. It says, Devin used to say it wasn't scripted until it went bad for her.
What does that mean?
Huh? It just mean, saying that typically, he's saying it's not scripted. The comment saying that all of them said it's not scripted until something go bad. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not saying I don't believe them. I believe them. I'm just taking the comments because Devin did say that. And I guess I'm changing the subject. And that's a whole new story.
Who, Devin?
I used to feel sorry for it, to be honest with you. But then I started to think, it's a lot of things going on here, okay? I'm just going to tell you how I feel. Can I say it?
Oh, God. Yes, go ahead.
With Devin, and then, people go, Sharrell, no, you can't believe that. Then I'm like, hey, Sharrell, maybe you shouldn't believe this. Shut up, Perry. Then I just go to my corner. But I'm going to say this. A lot of things that don't happen with her, you notice, it's always somebody else's fault. It was Josilla's father that took off. He was the victim. He was the person that did her bad. Now it's Jihoon.
You gotta always look at the person.
And next it's gonna be that actor. It's gonna be that actor down in LA. And then on top of this, now listen what I'm saying, on top of that, and then I found out her mother's been on The Bachelor, Bachelorette, one of those shows. Like, I'm not gonna be specific.
Oh God, Perry!
And writing all these novels, right? She's writing all these novels and stuff.
Uh-huh.
But Devin's been on some of the covers.
Well, what does that mean?
It's like a gold digger in the making. I'm saying some people look for clout. Like everybody want to throw trash on Angela, right? For being on Maury shows, right?
Maury, yeah.
Well, take this person that's done tried every circuit to make money. And now here they go. Oh, we got name day fiance. Hey girl, we got a good one. Go over there and have this baby, you hear?
Are you saying that you don't believe the accusations being thrown at Jihoon?
You know what? I think no, because really go back and look at the story. She said first, oh, I met this guy when we was flying to Korea. Then some other time she met him in Europe.
Is it Korea in Europe? Oh no, it's not.
No, please. You see what I'm saying? Like,
so you're saying that her story changes?
No, I'm saying really. I think she could have liked the experience. Her mom go, hey girl, take the opportunity. Go on that show. You can make some money. Mama not caring who you with, long as you bring in the money and get the fame.
Well, let me ask you this, Gio, just for the sake of this video and playing devil's advocate. What if Jihoon is innocent? What would you do if you were him?
I can be him. Don't put me in the category.
Why not?
Because it's just the accusations that's been put on Jihoon, we don't fit the same. But at the end of the day, if I was him, he need to just He looked like he wanted Paul. That's Paul and Karine again. You know, with Jihoon and Devin. Reason I'm saying that because of simple fact they had a baby for the clout, and I know she don't love him. She didn't love him to begin with, like the way she act toward him. I'm just calling it how I see it.
Let me ask you this, Perry. If you were Devin and the accusations were true, what would you do?
Hold on. If I was Devin and everything she said was true,
right?
Be honest with you, I probably wouldn't be in a new relationship right now. I probably would have took some time. It probably wouldn't have took me that long. Once the incidents happened over there in Korea, for me to come home. Because remember, it wasn't immediately. It's just whatever. She used that the after the fact, that the things that's happened.
Yep.
To her daughter.
But ain't it sad though, Perry, that these people out here actually just having babies that be on TV? Like, what they gonna tell they both ain't together, you know? And I hope the Lord that Benny and Ariela stay together just as much as them other couples who had these clout chasing babies. That's what I'm gonna call them. Like,
oh God, Jill.
How was we born? Was we made out of love? I'm like, no, you were just born because we was.
That sounds bad. Let me ask you a question, Gio. If you were Devin and he did do those things to you, what would you do?
I couldn't be Devin either, because at the end of the day, I wouldn't have no mind like that. It's like she's what'd you call it? A dodo bird. You know, like she's a dodo bird all the way dodo.
And let me say this too, right? Okay, if a person did that to one of your kids, would you be saying, okay, well, we're going through legal actions right now, but he always welcome to come and see his kid? No, hell, you ain't. No. That's the point. So I'm saying small things she say, and then it go, well, you know, they would have me do this for the cameras and all this, and now she got OnlyFans.
That's sad because
you gotta have an OnlyFans. This is how they make money, and she's not the only one to have an OnlyFans.
Well, okay, it's nothing wrong with having one, but you can't have one and then come out and want somebody to respect you for not having one. That's my point. And you can't go and have babies by two different fathers. Shots fired. With these excuses and then come back to act like, oh, you was the same one, but the other two people was wrong.
You know what, Perry? You got a point. Cause she don't she got it OnlyFans or something like that?
Yeah. And then we know that this was coming on if we really think about it, because she don't look the way she did when she first started when she got with G.
Oh, Perry! Oh God!
Just throw her out the window. Just throw her in the trash.
Oh,
throw the whole Devin in the trash with Jihoon. Just throw them in the trash. Just pray for the baby. You know, that's all I'm gonna say. That's sad. She really got an OnlyFans.
No. I'm not. I ain't making that up. Yeah, it came across my Instagram. I said, what? I ain't signed up for nothing like that, but I'm just saying.
How do you know?
No. I'm saying, you know how like people post when like on Instagram, it came across that. Oh shit! I said, what? Really? I said, this the same girl who want to be respected as this certain thing, but I'm telling you this, and I think people like that, once you see their true colors, you can't go back and act like it's not in that person. Oh no! One more thing, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let this go, because I remember this story. Now it should have been out there, but I got it right from somewhere that bad things happened to her in her childhood.
Barry.
Okay. No, bad. Okay. Never mind.
Go ahead. What do you got to say? Go ahead.
No. I'm gonna stop there. Never mind. No, I'm just telling you this. I just say this. I think a lot of things that come across is scripted. Okay, now we want to talk about being scripted.
Wait a minute. Scripted by TLC?
No, by her and her damn mama.
Oh my God! You said that they're liars and they're scammers. You're saying that her and her mother are liars and scammers.
And then some people call them business people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not business or scammers. In my book, I'm calling them scammers because they want to act like they got a legit business with these scams.
Oh God!
You mean to tell me that she thinking? So I'm catching what you're saying. So she trying to say something happened to her child for a scam again. So that's what Paul doing. Just making up all these stories to stay relevant.
That's what I call today's show about scammers.
Throw them in the trash.
And then can I say this allegedly, in my opinion?
I know. Now you want to go clear his name. Look, that's what I had to cover today. We went over all the topics. Let's take a couple questions. G, I'm gonna drop you, let you go do your thing with the baby, and then you come back. And let's just take 2 callers. Hi guys, how are you? Andrea.
Hey.
What's up? What's up?
Ooh,
Andrea,
I
I like
it.
your
It looks
hair.
nice.
Somebody got a date tonight.
I'm gonna start with your
Yeah.
first name, Andrea. Andrea OR. What did you want to sound off? Because Perry just lost his mind, didn't he?
No, he
I
didn't.
have no. Perry is 100% right. Honestly,
Mhm.
That's right.
Oh, okay. What do you agree? You think Devin's a scammer?
I think Devin is making profit out of the show and out of her kid. I think that she's reaching the point of going to Munchausen by a proxy instead of making her kid sick.
Mhm.
Do
Allegedly,
you realize what you're saying, Andrea? You're saying she has Munchausen syndrome.
by proxy. Yeah, she's making diseases to her kids and doing all that to stay relevant. Like, look, if you want to keep your children out of the cloud and the bullying, stop posting about them in your social media. Just stop it.
Amen.
Yeah.
Right on.
Let's give the other Andrea a couple words because I talk to her every day. I know how she feels. What are you going to say, Andrea?
I agree with Perry. I have been saying it all along that she was a faker. She was a liar. She's sneaky. I don't believe nothing that comes out of her mouth. I don't care if I'm standing in front of her and she's talking to me. I still don't believe her. I think that she do this stuff for to get noticed. She used her whole life, her child, for money, to get money.
Mhm.
One thing that I wanted y'all to think about, when Jehu parents first came to America, they accepted Drusilla just like she was one of their own. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
They gave her so much love. And then she turned around. One thing that Jehu said, he said, I regret letting my parents come home to put them in a position like this. I do believe that she lied on that man and that woman. She lied on them. And I'm gonna say it, she lied on them. But I don't believe a thing she said. I don't, and I do believe that she got fired by TLC. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, you said it.
But look, there's a big difference, Andrea, between building up something for a storyline and actually accusing somebody of doing the things that she did. If you do that, now you're crossing the line.
I don't think she knows the difference. I don't think she knows the difference.
If she lied on Jihoon, what would be her reason?
So she didn't get
Fame,
Money.
notoriety, allegedly notoriety.
To be the victim yet again.
Thank you. Or to
You
get something
think
else
she
in her life
lied
going.
as saying something as serious as that he violated her child for attention?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Allegedly.
I do too. I believe that.
That's a powerful statement.
It's
What
plenty
we
of
talk
people,
about-
Sharrell, it's plenty of people who make false reports. And I just
They
leave it
sure do. They
I
sure
know
do.
that.
Okay, well, there we go then. So
Well, look, since we're talking about Devin, let's go on to another scammer. Do you guys think Paul is a scammer? Karine said that he violated her, and now they're trying
You
to.
know what? I'm gonna say this. Paul and Karine both are scammers. Both are scammers, and both of them are nut jobs. And you know what? I would be surprised if TLC didn't fire his butt.
Andrea, other Andrea, do you think Paul's a scammer?
He is a scammer. I mean, where does he get all the money? Like dog boarding and all the things that he's saying they're doing, it's extremely expensive. And they are charging like $100 for a cameo. Like, who is he? Like a famous actor? Or
Do we need to know that
Mhm.
he's in extreme dog training? Like, what?
nobody
It's-
gives
I
a
will
rat's
say, you know
ass.
what?
I think they do stuff just to get on the OnlyFans page so people could call in to see what they're doing. So they do crazy stuff. But in my heart, I believe that both of them are dumb, both of them are nuts, and both of them are crazy, and both of them are scammers. Now, I want to know, Isn't Karine long overdue from having that baby? Because we sure ain't seen that baby.
Well, she's saying that he just said the baby's due in February, and they said the name is Ethan. It's a boy.
Oh, now the baby is due in February. Right.
Look, but tell me if you guys agree with this. I feel like most of the scammers were like in the early stages of TLC when they learned, oh, all I got to do is say this and I'll get it. And I think the people that are coming on later are more real. Do you guys agree with me? Like Armando and Kenny are real. I don't know why people are saying they're fake. Armando and Kenny are 100% real. But Larissa getting picked up by ISIS to go change the address, I don't know about that.
Have you noticed that all of them come on being a fake, and the ones that are being a fake are the ones that go and get all this plastic surgery
immediately?
Thank you, Perry. Thank you.
You're right.
Thank you. Devin don't had lip. Devin don't had everything else did to her face, just like Larissa.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit. Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
She had enough. She had enough, Sharrell.
And then
she had enough.
Karine just didn't.
Karine she got her eyebrows out.
No. Tell him, Andrea, tell her, what did you know about Karine? She's got what? She started getting fillers.
She got her eyebrows out, like microblading, which I mean, I don't know what it is exactly, but from my understanding, it's a tattoo. Who on earth gets a tattoo when you're freaking pregnant?
And you're pregnant. Thank you. I saw that. on there. Thank you. You're not supposed to.
Mm-hmm. But I also know that there seem to be weeding out the older people that are faking. Like Larissa's gone. Allegedly, Devin's gone. It's somebody else. Who? I just found out about somebody else. I can't remember who. I should have wrote it down. But I feel like they're, easing them out. I really do.
Like all the bad apples.
Yeah, but you know what? They easing them out, but they finna bring in some old crazy nuts. Nuts that we don't seen before.
I like that we have it now. I feel like I need the nut job so I can have something to talk about. But then I have people like Armando and Kenny when I really just want to watch a good story.
I mean, but don't you think that everybody want to see some real relationship? Don't you think that everybody's tired of fakeness?
Well, Kenny and Armando's real. Who else is real? Besides
them.
There's another real couple, right, Perry?
Who?
Annie and David. They are.
I like those two. I like those two.
I'd rather see Annie and David than to see the other two fools that's coming back. The one that live where I live at in Georgia. I don't want to see them two fools.
Who? Angela and Michael?
No. She's talking about
the one that Chantel and Pedro.
No. The one that lived in that was married, but before she got married, somebody in the artist helped me out.
She was married, and she always sitting there with her business partner. Because I asked you, why is that girl always with her? And
that's
you said,
Cynthia. Huh? Don't start no rumors, Perry. That's her business partner.
No. I said that couple. When I asked you, because I started to see it too much, I'm like, well, why are they both there?
All right. Listen, Andreas, I got to start taking other calls. You hang on the line if you want to come back, okay? And Andrea, I like your hair today.
Oh, yeah. She's looking fly today.
Perry, I'm going to drop you.
Andrea looks so pretty today.
You look so pretty.
I love that lipstick and that hair. It's beautiful.
Hi, guys. Sound off. What do you want to talk about?
Hi, Gio. Hi, everybody.
Just why? They're all crazy. Devin?
Following Karine.
We haven't even talked about Tariq yet. Tariq and Hazel.
Who?
Tariq and Hazel. What about that?
She can't to get a girlfriend. What in the world? Huh? Do you think they do things with each other? What is that? What is going on? Why would you let your girlfriend have a girlfriend?
Dean said it the first time when Dean went out there. He said, I wonder, he said to Hazel, can you keep your freak on with my brother? Because he's a freak.
He did
so
say
he called it out there.
And did you guys hear that Dean was getting married?
Oh, what? Dean getting married?
Mm-hmm. To a Filipino girl, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
This is gonna be some mess, but I
Maybe
need
that'll be her girlfriend.
what's that?
Maybe that'll be her girlfriend.
Leslie.
Put one big old house and have everybody happy.
Did you just
One
say
big old
that?
house. That's it. Everybody will be fine.
I mean, how is this gonna work? Gia, do you think it's destined to fail if you let your girlfriend have a girlfriend?
Yeah, that's gonna be destined to fail. I ain't gonna lie to you, because if you ain't putting it down right with two women, it's hard to keep two women like that entertained. If all you got is just the wong in the room, you know, like the wong or whatever.
What is it?
I'm just saying, like, eventually they're gonna get tired of you and they don't know how to do their show.
Geo questions. Geo,
Perry's lucky he's not here right now. Perry's
I
lucky
mean,
he's not
if he owns the house, then I guess it could work out.
what?
Yeah,
He has his daughter there, doesn't he? And isn't she trying to bring her son over, who's 8 years old?
As a son, I don't know if she's gonna bring him over this.
Some people
get
raise
rid of it,
kids in
yeah.
these crazy environments, and shame
that
on
house,
them.
that
But
house ain't gonna
some
hold
people
them.
do it.
They gonna get together and get their own house and be together. They gonna leave him there. They gonna get their own arranged marriage and probably divorce him. If they get to doing what they doing in the bed together and they be good to them, eventually they gonna be doing what they want to do and just be a couple. And they gonna leave him out of it.
Yo, stop! You're saying they're gonna like doing each other so much that they're gonna get rid of Tariq?
Yep. Yep.
I agree with
That's
you.
every man's
can't,
fear,
I
right?
can't.
That's every man's fear, right, Gia?
That's what happened. I mean, women get tired of seeing a man that, I mean, they like it at first, probably the women who do like it, they be like, oh, yeah. They get attracted to each other and fall in love right then and there. You keep
Not
doing
a
what
party if it
And
happens
then we'll
every
be
day. That's
watching
what I'm saying.
90 Day Fiance, Hazel, and I don't know, Ginger. I don't know. It's crazy. What do you guys think about Paul and Karine? Are they fake?
Scammers.
Would you
I
say?
think that honestly, like I've been doing a lot involved with this, and I'm working on it a lot with talking to someone involved. And the only way Karine was going to be able to get back to Brazil with Thierry was going to be if Paul was on board. Otherwise, she was going to have to hide from him, or she was going to have to fight him in court for years. So she had to get him on her side. And you know, if you look at when she first came over to America last time in the airport on the show, her mother was so scared to let her go back to America. And her father was like, just behave, don't make him mad. Like, he's an abuser, he's crazy. The only way she was able to get back.
Do you think he's really crazy, or do you think he's putting on for the show?
Oh, no. Listen, he wasn't putting on because he wasn't even able to do the tell-all. Things got so crazy, he skipped the tell-all. That is not good. That might get him fired.
Yeah.
You know, that was not for show. In fact, they might they were like, okay, you're crazy. Don't be coming on the tell-all because your wife just accused you of we know what. I think the only way she could get away from him, when you see them fight, he like, Karine, he chases her around the house. Like, there's constant, if you look at the little details and things, I think the only reason she did that police report was because he was starting to drive her crazy. He would not let her move back to Brazil. And so she had to do something so crazy just to get him out of the house. Like, I listened to the hours of Paul's rants and everything. And then he went to Brazil to talk her family into letting, and then they were like, okay, as long as you let Karine come home with Pierre, you can all live here under our roof together where we can keep our eye on you.
So what you're saying is that Karine is still stuck in a loveless marriage, and Paul is really.
Oh yeah.
And did you ever hear this? That season 1, Paul threatened to take his own life to a producer, and that he was going to do it on camera.
And I think they were given a timeout by TLC. They were off for like a year. They were given like a timeout to get
for that incident.
Together. I think so. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that her family even said that, and that that's why they were so scared to let them come to the U.S. But he told them, listen, we have no more money. We have to make money in the U.S. And that's when like all that stuff went down. But then when Karine kept saying, and she got pregnant, she's like, I want to go home to Brazil. And he's like, no, you're here now. And that's why she pulled that thing calling the cops like that, because it was the only way to make a strong.
Paul's dangerous. They need to fire him. But I have a feeling they're going to bring him back. And you know, they gave him his own Facebook show. Have you heard about that? That Facebook show they gave.
I did hear something like that. I think as long as, I mean, I hate to say this, but as long as they can be with her family, and her father is an ex-cop and everything, as long as he's right there. What I heard too is that her family, when they took it really seriously, that he's the father of their grandchild, so that as long as he tries and works with them and he lets Karine stay in Brazil, that they treat him like a son. They're willing to be family with him.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
they're going to keep their thumb on him.
yeah. Okay, you guys, it's almost been an hour. We got 5 minutes. Leslie, what did you want to talk about really quickly? It went by
I
so
want to talk about Devin and her $5 OnlyFans. 3 months for $12. Can we talk about that? What?
It's $5
a month. I looked it up. It's crazy. And she's in her skivvies.
What do you want to say about it? Y'all are so bad. You guys are bad.
You know, Devin had me. When you had her on, Devin had me. I was like, this poor girl, this sweet girl. She tried to make it work.
Did you turn into a
so bad for her?
Yeah. When you start looking at things, it just started.
And I'm just like, that wench.
But did you guys see the post she made that everyone needs to pray for her daughter? Her daughter is sick and they don't know what it is yet. And then like 2 hours later, she posts a picture of her and her boyfriend, and everyone's like, "Wow, we thought your child was sick." Like, what the heck?
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah,
she's crazy. I mean, like the tattoo, the not so well planned out tattoo on her leg. Like that should have been like indication number one.
I'm not messing with you guys. You guys are bad.
Harry was alluding to it too. When she met Ji-hoon in Las Vegas, she was modeling in Las Vegas, and she happened to meet like Ji-hoon there.
Modeling?
Like, modeling.
Like
you guys know Las Vegas. I'm from New York, but
I'm from New York too.
That ain't modeling.
Okay.
That ain't
you travel everywhere though, right?
Yeah,
that's what we're trying to say. That's why you have to do it like this. Yeah,
allegedly modeling.
Yeah.
Allegedly what?
Allegedly, she's modeling, but we know that she ain't modeling if she going to the law.
Was she dating? And Ji-hoon was an oops, I'm pregnant?
It was crazy.
It could be.
She got it pretty fast though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know how she get that guy real fast like that. And $5 for OnlyFans.
3 months for $12. We should buy the OnlyFans for $5 and review it, you guys.
You guys are bad.
Yeah, I'm not buying no OnlyFans. I wouldn't even spend a penny on her OnlyFans. Man, come on, yeah, serious $5 with it. You got $5? That's like asking somebody for $5. That, hey, cuz, you got $5, cousin. You know what I'm saying? That's like asking your family.
What is wrong with you?
$5 is 2 slices of pizza.
Come on,
not even. I think it's like $6 for 2 slices of pizza.
What she thought it was gonna add up? What she thought it was gonna add up to $100,000?
I have no idea. But like, this is the person who says that she, you know, poor little me. I'm always the victim.
I will say this though. I'm gonna drop you guys. I will say this: if Devin is lying, what she's doing to Ji-hoon is
she should be arrested.
Horrible. Yeah, it's horrible.
She should be arrested.
Horrible. Yeah, I mean,
something
needs to happen to her because you shouldn't be able to go around and accuse people of these serious accusations for your own gain. So if she's lying, something needs to happen to her. That is a terrible, rotten thing to do, and you don't do that to any human being, let alone the father of your son. So I hope she isn't lying.
I'll go one step further, and I think she should be investigated by CPS.
Yeah, especially if she's lying. Yeah, because
not only because of that, but she's using her kids to make money.
Yeah, yeah.
And she's so traumatized that she invites a new guy to move in with her.
Yeah, but
and now she has happy family videos with just a new Korean guy. Just add men.
I will say this. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. I'll say
it's not good karma at all because you lying on your kids is not good karma at all. And
it's not.
I agree totally that CPS needs to be called on this woman. Allegedly, she out here lying and doing her daughter. What you say on her? What she wrote? Her daughter was.
She said her daughter had Bell's palsy or something.
But she 5 minutes later posted a picture of the new guy.
Yep, and on their Halloween costumes and going out. And then everyone in the comments says, what happened? I thought your daughter's so sick. What's up with that? People were calling her out.
It's a bad look. If she's lying on him, something needs to happen to her because you shouldn't do men like. And
I think she can get away with it because she's here and he's there.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
Exactly.
I believe you, Gio. She's gonna have the worst kind of karma ever. Okay, you guys, listen. I'm gonna drop you
Okay,
and
good
stay
night,
on the line,
Bye.
Leslie. And okay, we got to close out. Hi, Andrea. Did you have any last words? Oh, I wanted to say this really quickly. Because I had something really bad happen to me videos ago when someone put up dirty movies on my screen when we were calling. I'm not going to take any calls from anyone who doesn't show their face. I'm sorry, guys, because I cannot have that happen again. And I'm sorry it took one person to mess up the good vibe we got going, but I will get my channel taken down for that kind of stuff. So they had a full-on porn on my show. And so
they popped up on this thing right here and showing.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you when we go off the air. I'm gonna show you what happened. Yeah. Anyway, it was a dirty trick. I don't know what's wrong with some people, but it doesn't fly here. So I'm sorry. You guys have to show your face, or I'm not gonna take the call. Okay, Andre, did you have any final words?
Yeah, again, I'm not surprised by Ariela dangling that poor baby in front of Vinium's nose.
The worst.
She's the worst.
The worst. Who does it? You can't use a baby as some kind of bargaining tool. What is wrong with these people? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I mean, you would think that somebody might say that storyline is fake. Not Armando and Kenny. Like,
No.
what? Yeah.
No.
They're crazy. Out of their mind.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And they're not even in the show that much versus the other couples because their drama compared to the other ones, it's nothing.
Yeah. It's crazy. Here comes Perry. Let me bring up Perry. We're going to close out the show. Gia, what were your final words?
My final words is for Kenneth and Armando. I'm rooting for y'all to get married. I don't care about none of the other couples. I don't even care. No offense to the people on Pillow Talk, but when I started watching 90 Day Fiance, I got dragged into it in the middle of the last season, and now I'm in the new one with Kenneth and Armando. They are a good couple, and I want them to really get married. I hope that they get married. Everybody else, I don't care what they doing. I just know they scamming, just as Perry said it. So,
and we got to create some kind of squad to defend Armando and Kendi. And when people start talking crazy, we go in and tear into them.
Yeah. I'm
Perry,
down.
what are your last words?
My last word would be for the scammers to stop scamming. Devin to stop lying. And, I would say for Kenneth and Armando to get married.
Yeah. All right. I wanted to thank everyone in the super chat. You don't have to give, and you do. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for supporting the channel. I really, really do appreciate it. Everyone in the chat, thank you guys for showing up. You guys came through tonight. We had some serious topics that we had to address, but I think we did a pretty good job. It was really good. So,
did you think the Mod Squad?
I was just getting ready to do that.
Okay.
I want to thank the Mod Squad. Oh my God, best moderators in the game. Okay, I know I'm not supposed to brag on my moderators, but we got the best. Okay, and I'm sorry I put you guys through it. I go on at the minute. I just go on every 3 or 4 times a day without warning you guys. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Co-host Gio, Perry. Thank you guys. Always got my back. And it was a good show tonight. Favorite caller, Andrea, calling in from Mexico to give us details that we don't know about. And she makes us pull for Kenny and Armando even more what they're going through, don't we? And hopefully we can get them back one day and they can talk about their journey because it needs to be shared. I really do.
Yeah.
Can I give a shout out to Chesterfield, Virginia, Richmond, Virginia? Because it's a lot of people I've been getting correspondence from. So I just wanted to just slap a couple out there.
Yep. All right, Gio, send everyone to your channel. We're not doing the after party tonight, right?
No, because I got.
Shout out your channel, Gio.
oh yeah, y'all can follow me, Gio Malik, down here at the bottom on YouTube. There you have it.
Perry, shout out your channel.
Perry Sanders 007 at IG.
Andrea, shout out Mexico.
Shout out to Mexico. Viva Mexico. I woke my dog. Sorry.
Okay, guys,
He was sleeping.
so cute. On 3, let's say bye. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.